about celebration. So when we think about celebration, we are very happy about it. There are certain words which itself makes us happy. One such word is celebration. And when we think about celebration, it is not that I celebrate. We celebrate. All celebrations are coming together. Celebrating some pleasant things. Celebrating some important events in our life. That is the subject that we are discussing today. Celebrating or preparing how to celebrate your career. There was a philosopher in Greek, cynic philosopher Diogenes. He was spending most of his time on the seashore. And he born, as per report, in BC 412. And he lived up to BC 323. Alexander the Great was his contemporary. And Diogenes, the philosopher, was the only man in the world to make fun of Alexander. Nobody dared but Diogenes. Even when Diogenes made fun of Alexander the Great, Alexander the Great told once, if I were not Alexander the Great, I wish I should be Diogenes. In a fine morning, our philosopher Diogenes, after taking rounds and taking arms, he was taking rest at the seashore, enjoying the morning sun. As usual, the environment was calm, tranquil. I have seen that seashore myself. I visited that place, Athens in the Greece. You must see that place to see the calm and tranquil of the seashore of Athens and Greece. Such a wonderful place, the blue sea. And on the shore of which I have even seen the residents were cousins. Our Nikos cousins at his stayed to write his famous novels, including Zorba the Great. I had that opportunity. I'm just recollecting. So Diogenes was taking rest on the seashore. And after a while, he had a commotion. His peace was getting disturbed. And he looked back and he has seen a young man, healthy, six-pack, try to mount on his horse. But the horse was not yielding. The horse was rearing up. Recalcitrant horse, not permitting the young man to mount. After seeing this commotion for a while, disturbed philosopher went close to this young man and asked, what the hell is going on here? Why are you breaking my peace and calmness? The young man, naturally, like any one of you, retorted, can't you see what is happening here? Why should you ask me? Then the philosopher asked the young man, shall I make a trial? Anyway, the young man who owns the horse failed to mount. And this philosopher shamed him. So he thought, let this frail monk philosopher also fail. Okay, you can make a trial. And the philosopher, the Diogenes, softly went near to the horse, put a small stroke on the back of it, and gently turned it down, turned it towards to the sun. And then the horse became calm and cool. It was as sweet as a lovely cat. Then the philosopher told the young man, now you can mount. Even though the young man was not happy that the philosopher won, he mounted and he was about to gallop. But he thought it may be fair on my side to ask him, this philosopher, anyway he helped me. He asked, may I be of any help to you? The philosopher responded, yes, you can. Please stay out of my sunlight. Then, as the young man started to gallop, he got angry with the philosopher and asked, you told me to stay out of your sunlight. How dare you are? Do you know who I am? I am Alexander the Great. So what? I am Diogenes the Cynic. As he started galloping, the Diogenes, out of curiosity, asked, what's up? Then Alexander the Great told, I'm going to conquer Greece and subjugate it. Fine? Fine idea? Go ahead. Yes, after conquering Greece, what are you up to? He said, then I will conquer Asia Minor and subjugate it. That was a great idea. After conquering Asia Minor, what will he do? Then, with a louder laugh, Alexander the Great said proudly, I will conquer the entire world. That's a great idea. Told the philosopher. After conquering the entire world, young man, what will you do? He said, I'll come back to the seashore, this seashore, relax and celebrate. Then the philosopher made a louder laugh. And he asked, if the purpose of this entire trouble is to come back to the seashore and relax and celebrate, why not you do it with me right now? Why should you take all these troubles? It's a great philosophical question. But we are not philosophers. We are people with youthfulness. We are people with energy. We are people with dreams. We are people with ambitions. We have many things to do in life and we have many ambitions to realize. We have dreams to realize. We are not philosophers. Yes, philosophy is fundamental. But we are people with a lot of dreams and ambition to realize in our life. Agree? So what? So our vocation is different. That's where we discuss about the preparation for a career that is to celebrate. The preparation for a career to celebrate has many dimensions. In 1963, at Washington, D.C., there was a famous speech delivered by Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. I have a dream. Anyone of you heard that famous speech, I have a dream? If you did, please do. Please do. Takes only 5 minutes. Please do. I have a dream that this nation will realize the meanings of its creed one day. I have a dream that one day this nation will realize the meaning of its creed. That was a dream. I have a dream that one day on the red hills of Georgia, the sons of former slaves and the sons of former slave owners will sit together and at the table of brotherhood. That was a dream, and that dream got realized. When? Can any one of you tell me when it was got realized? Barack Obama, the black, has taken power of the most powerful nation in the world. At that point of time, the dream that Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. shared with all of us in the world in 1963 in Washington, D.C. got realized. That's a power of celebration. That's a power of celebrating a dream. Have a dream and celebrate it. In Australia, there was a male nurse. He was financially not that rich, and he was eking at his living by giving his services as a nurse in a hospital. Luckily for him, on a day he won a bumper lottery, billionaire. He was very happy. But the next day morning, his friends found him again in the same hospital serving the patients as a male nurse. His friends asked him why. Why should you come for this paltry job even after winning $1 billion, which is sufficient to take care of you and your generations in future? Why should you come back to this institution once again? And he said, I celebrate my profession. I celebrate my career. Money is not that I celebrate my career. As you prepare for celebrating your career, think about the Australian male nurse, how to celebrate your career. So when we discuss about celebration of career, it is not that it is coming by default. It won't come by default. People say there was a rain. Now, there was a rain. It is water pouring down. For the water to pour down, there are certain scientific combinations. There are certain scientific, merging that has to happen. You always see this water is made of two contents, chemical contents. Unless it is done, water is not formed. Similarly, in case you want to prepare for a career that you are going to celebrate, you have to follow certain scientific methods. That is systematic and disciplined way of making things happen. Nothing will happen by chance. We can only make things by choice. It is your choice whether you have to prepare for celebrating your career or not. And it is not that easy. It is not that easy, please remember. Having spent 4 decades in a particular commercial bank, let me share with you, it won't happen easily. You have to go by design. You have to go by choice. You have to go systematically and disciplined way. First and foremost, you must have a destination. You must have a destination to reach. 40 years of long travel Moses did to reach the promised land, the destination that was shown by the God. Nowhere in the history, so far, the mankind has seen such a long travel to reach your destination, meeting challenges and difficulties. But Moses never gone back. Challenges were there. He met it. Difficulties were there. He overcome it. And he proceeded with his people to the promised land. Never give up. You must have a destination. I'm not going to those historical discussion or biblical discussions. Some of you must have driven to a hill station. Maybe Muna or any hill station for that matter. Some of you must have driven. Or you must have seen the people driving to the hill stations. So when you drive to the hill station, we know that driving is not as easy. The road is narrow. Both sides is dangerous things. On the left side it is ravines. And on the top, anytime the rock may fall down on your vehicle or you. It may be even fatal for the vehicle and the owner and the travelers. But even then, we travel. We travel keeping our eyes on the road. We travel keeping our eyes on the road. We are not keeping our eyes on the ravines. The moment that we are keeping our eyes on the ravines, you are vehicle and you are going to the ravines, not your destination. Keep your eyes on your destination. Always. Challenges, keep it yourself in your mind, but keep your eyes on your destination. That is what Henry Ford said. Obstacles are those frightful things which you will see only when you take your eyes off your destination. Don't take your eyes off your destination. It is important. Destination gives you direction. Think about Google Map. If I want to go to Trivandrum, I set my destination to Trivandrum, and the rest Google Map takes care of. Similarly, keep your destination very clear. Set your destination very clear. Don't take your eyes off it. and you will get your direction and you only follow it. There is a process beyond the destination definition. The process is go with confidence. Go with confidence that I can do that, I will do that, I will execute it, I will deliver it, I will win it. Go with confidence. Then you are there. Your confidence is the confidence of your teachers here. Your confidence is the confidence of the management here. Your confidence is the confidence of the governing body here. Your confidence is the confidence of the university here. It is not the confidence of the university based on which you are going to win. It is your confidence. Keep confidence always. But confidence alone will not take you where you want to go. P.T. Usha, now she got nominated to Rajya Sabha. There are many winners in the world who all thought about, I will do this, but they didn't do that. At 3 o'clock every day morning, our athlete dear P.T. Usha got up and she ran on the seashore of Kozhikode, Payoli Express, and then she won. But there are many other P.T. Ushas, they thought that I will get up at 3 o'clock, but they never did. They lost. The winner is the one who really executes. There's a saying, you cannot plough a field turning it around in your mind. You have to turn it around in the field. P.T. Usha did it. That is why she is now nominated to Rajya Sabha. To achieve anything, there is a pain. There is a pain. You have to undergo that pain. Then the success is yours. Beyond confidence, you must have that commitment. Yes, commit to what you do. If you study, you commit to that. If you play, you commit to that. If you sing, you commit to that. If you speak, you commit to that. Commitment is very, very important. Not only to you, to your teammates, to your friends, to your faculty, to your relatives, to the society. Commit yourself. That's important. Then courage. Courage. Courage to face. The Moses faced it. Courage to face. All great men in the world faced it. Keep that courage to face anything. But you have a destination to reach. You have a destination to reach. Don't forget about that. Face the challenges. Meet the difficulties. But all these things are possible only if you develop character. Character is a synonym of values. Develop focus on character. Sims says, we promote character, the rest will follow. Many of you might have thought before you joined here, the Sims is here to accredit you with MBS. No, that is not the purpose for what Sims is here for. The Sims is here to promote character, and it is equivalent to values. That's why Sims again says in this vision statement, we develop value-based managers. Sims didn't say we develop managers. We develop value-based managers. We develop value-based educators. And we develop value-based entrepreneurs. That is what Sims does. Character is most important that all of us need to develop and promote. The character will take you where you want to go. If you win everything else in the world, and if you don't develop the character, and if you don't want the character that you wish to, you are lost. But If you develop the character, you win everything that you want to win. If I speak in the tongue of wise men, if I speak in the tongue of angels, if I don't have love, I'm only a noisy gong or a clinging gypsum. You had it? This is from Holy Bible. If I speak in the tongues of wise men, if I speak in the tongue of angels, if I don't have love, I am only a noisy gong. Nothing else. What if a man win the entire world? What good will it be there if I win the entire world, if or yet I forbid my soul? That's also from Bible. So what is important? What is important is your character. Build that character. You study, you do that. You pray, you do that. You do project work, you do that. Everything you do, but give focus on building your character. That will take care of everything else. The discussion is not about living forever. The discussion is creating something that will. Create something that will. In the journey for creating a career that you are going to celebrate, keep also in your bag certain other values. Sincerity. Very, very important. Appreciation. Make people happy. That is what Walt Disney says. Disneyland tagline, make people happy. Your institution also says that, happy. Then respect people. You will get it back. And there, that is what Samuel there. All the best. Thank you very much.